we go, baby. All right, all right. How we doing, boys? How we doing? Oh, I was waiting for that crack, Christopher.
It's a new day, baby. New day.
That type of week, Joe?
No, honestly, it's not been a bad week at all.
Okay,
not been a bad week at all.
Yeah. Hey, Chris, can I?
I got rained on last night.
Oh, yes, in your apartment?
Yeah.
That's never good.
Oh, in your apartment.
Yeah, in my bedroom this time.
I was going to say.
Now the waterfall comes into the bedroom.
Oh, no.
Never mind. I was going to say, where was it not in the bedroom?
Wait, was it like the rain or was it like something else?
I have no clue. It stopped at 3 o'clock. I wiped it up with the towel, but I have no idea where it's coming from or what it is. I got to talk to the landlord about
Water
it.
just appears.
This guy loves me, baby.
Could you run upstairs and grab a spoon?
There
Sorry, buddy.
There are probably some plastic ones over there.
So I did all this work, and I forgot to stir.
They're plastic ones over
Oh,
there,
Pepsi.
so.
They're Pepsi. Okay. But this is still pretty good without an at all stir of the hot chocolate mix.
What is this? And
This-
do we need a spoon?
Possibly not, but there
Okay.
might be a lot of stuff at the bottom. Either I just put not enough milk to
Look on top of the
chocolate.
fridge, Pepsi,
But so
or
I
behind those cups to the right.
took a walk to the old Julie.
The El
in
Jewel.
The El Jewel in Chicago. In Chicago tonight.
The Jewel?
The Jewel.
El Jewel?
Yeah, I used to call it Jules, and my my buddy's father used to make fun of us all the time. He's like, "You stupid Irish! You always put the S on everything." And I'm like, Isn't it always been a Jules? Like, the S is there anyways. And I looked at him like, "Oh, I am an idiot." But
The thing I get with Jewel is the Jewel. Oh, the
yeah.
Jewel. You're going to the Jewel. The only Jewel.
Jewel.
It's like
the only Jewel there is.
That's what you say. That's how you say it here.
So I took a beautiful walk on this beautiful Thursday night because Pat Lynch has got all the types of plans this weekend. So we're here on a beautiful Thursday night, but it's snow, it's cold, and I thought, what my guys need on a beautiful Thursday night? A little hot chocolate, baby.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Not just hot chocolate, Joseph.
Oh no.
Not
There's some thickness down here.
Oh yeah, you gotta get that bottom up. And the only problem, what sucks is I just ruined all this beautiful whipped cream at the
This
top
is.
here.
I know. That's the thing I was
Yes.
thinking.
You gotta get that bottom good.
This is Sir Mix-a-Lot stream right here, real thick and
Oh.
juicy at the bottom.
Boys. Let me tell you what, ladies. I wish I could give each one of you one of these beautiful little snacks here. And you guys were surprised that I did milk. Is that how do you do your hot chocolate?
We didn't know what you were making.
I just take the packet and put it in my mouth.
And swirl it around.
Swirl around.
Nice. I like it. So yeah, we did. I did.
I was trying to think of alcoholic drinks that had milk in it. And I was
Yes.
like, what would, I guess maybe a White Russian, but that doesn't seem Christmassy.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Eggnog. Oh, these are
Yes.
marshmallows. There's marshmallows with these things. Okay.
Some have marshmallows, and some don't. And if you're lucky, a good friend, you got the marshmallows
It's like a lottery.
Then why did I get them?
because you're a good friend, Pat. So
Because he forgot which cup he put it in.
Pat
Yeah,
gave
pretty
himself a
much.
self burn right there.
Yeah,
I appreciate that, Pat. I see what you did there.
Good job, Pat. No, so yeah, we got a little Bailey's in here, and
I was going to
hot
ask if it was
chocolate.
alcohol.
Oh
because
yeah,
it
I do have one more bottle. I had two, and it was like I was pouring in.
I'm
and I
surprised
was
you
like,
didn't go with the bourbon trace liqueur that I got.
there
in my
was like a
fridge.
hint, but it's so minuscule that
It's
could
pretty
have just
nice.
been like really, really intense Swiss miss.
Probably that Buffalo
Could
trace liqueur that Katrina got would have been worked by those too.
It's possible, Pat. I didn't know you had a Buffalo LaCroix, something or another.
Liqueur. It's a liqueur, not a LaCroix.
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 from Buffalo Trace.
You know, Chris, I was gonna add to the mix was gonna be a candy cane so you could swirl it around.
He brought his own.
And
That's the fa-
you
these
know
are
what?
fancy
Inflation's
fruity
getting
ones.
everything these days, boys. $4 for a bunch of candy canes?
I mean, we only got the hot chocolate because they were on clearance.
I was
Not
no.
messing
This
around,
was
man.
I went. This was a $40 drink right here. Whipped cream, quarter. Not even half gallon. What before a half gallon?
Oh, a quarter gallon.
Quarter gallon of milk.
Quart of milk.
Quarter gallon.
Bailey's is $13.99.
Baby,
For
I got-
three little things. It
Let me
used
know.
to be six.
I got a Majors in Bailey's. You should let me know.
Terrific.
That's a wine.
Terrific.
But I feel like every podcast starts with a little inflation. But I was in there. I'm like, $40 for this. You got to be kidding me. This is actually where I could go to a bar and get probably a better deal on these drinks nowadays.
These are like these kind of remind me of. I mean, these are much better, but of like all the Chicago pop-up bars for Christmas
Yes.
time. Do the Christmas drinks.
Yep.
This is like a better version of any of those.
Are those
Oh, yeah.
are those still happening?
I don't know where
Oh.
that Christmas bar is.
I'm
I've
sure
not
it's
gotta
gotta
by
be
where we
It was
me
like
and Paige
Corvus
were.
before.
Yeah,
Is
it's
it
gotta
still- is it
be.
still a
I
thing now?
think it's still there. Yeah.
not too far from Joe's on Weed there, a couple blocks away.
Yeah, I knew it used to be a big thing for us. But also, it was kind of like you
Yeah,
just you go to-
it was a real big thing. $12 for a freaking
Yeah,
drink.
it's like it was silly. Chicago
very
sometimes
true.
is very silly. But
We,
so
we weren't
Nice
big
for
on
a
the
date
we were-
night.
we weren't big on the- we weren't big on the
Yeah.
pictures, so that's probably one of the reasons.
That's we never took pictures there.
You guys still going to Indy on Saturday?
What's up?
You guys going to Indy
Oh
Saturday?
yeah, baby! Can't wait.
What are you guys gonna do when you're there, other than just like drink?
Just hang out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just we haven't seen John in over a year and a half, and
Has it really been a year and a half since you were
No,
there
we
last
saw him.
time?
We saw him on like a.
oh,
fucking
you're right.
Saturday
Yes,
night.
remember you were there too, Joe.
Oh, that I remember, but I
Yes.
didn't realize it had been a year and a half since you've been to
Dude,
Indy.
time. I don't know about you boys, but time is flying.
Last time you were there is when he had the office that was a bar.
It's and I
Wasn't
still
it?
think it is. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's actually now he's got a Instagram and he's got a brewing company. It's called Juggernaut Brewing.
He does?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Gonna bring some back to sample on the.
I will
Yeah.
definitely bring some if he's got extras. But he told me today, he's like, I've got some beers for you guys to try. So I'm excited.
Oh, baby.
Oh yeah, he likes a little bit of a heavier beer than us. He's he always gives us crap about. He likes Miller Lite. We're a Coors Light family.
I mean, Miller Lite is a lighter than light beer.
Talking about Coors Light, we got some. I can't wait for those gifts to come in. Can't talk about them on here. Because some people listen to the podcast actually, but not all people.
Hey, how are you guys doing on your Christmas shopping?
Non-existent.
Done. Tuesday. I'm not even kidding you guys. So me and Chris had to do these stupid seminars, and so I figured that would be the perfect time. I'm sweating like I'm in a sauna right now.
Oh, because of the heat
Heater's
right
behind
there. Yep.
I know. Thanks, Cap. How do I get this thing off?
There's a switch in the back of it.
It's not this. Somebody put this. So I look like an idiot just pressing buttons.
Yes.
I tried to turn it on
Absolutely.
the other that thing doesn't seem to work. There's a switch in the back that just kills it all.
Yeah. I swear to God, I'm in a sauna right now.
The first time Peter's ever complained about being hot. And
Well, I got a hot drink, I got a hot sweater, and I got a heater sitting on my butt cheeks right now.
Forgive me for making you feel comfortable in the podcast.
Thank you, Pat. You're the nicest guy alive.
It's drying out the air over
This is
here.
why I
am
don't. This is why I don't try.
shocking
Yeah.
everything.
Yes. Oh,
Everything.
that's the best. So, my apartment. But we'll go back to Christmas gifts. But bringing that up, my apartment for some reason I am the ecstatic monster. So in the morning when I pet our cat Patches, it's literally pet zap. Pet zap. She literally will stop my hand and be like, "What are you doing?"
Paul just comes up.
Yes,
That's enough.
yes.
Please stop.
We're good here.
Don't touch
No
me.
more. No more.
That's how I know to stop.
You
She
no
literally-
longer have consent. Stop.
It's kind of like how
Collaborate
Peter's all
and
Peter's.
You guys want to hear another funny story from Patches? So I'm sleeping. It had to have been Wednesday night. And I'm in this combat fight. No, it was Tuesday night. I'm in this combat fight dream. And I'm like, wow, like, what is going on?
Rambo.
I woke up and I'm ready to swing because I had just gotten pushed the hardest I've ever been pushed in my entire life in a dream. And I was like, I woke up and I was like, it's fucking the cat on my chest, pushing up and down.
Oh,
just
no.
like, bam, bam. I don't know.
Wakes
I-
up just bam.
Yes. And I have no idea if the cat was just trying to shut me up because I was snoring or it was trying to push me off the bed. But it was the most random thing. We both look at each other and she just casually turns around and goes back and lays down. And I'm like, what? I literally sat there for a
You should
good
have
5
picked it up and thrown it across the room.
I had a 5-minute
Cat's
talk to
giving you the
myself.
CPR without the mouth
Yes,
to mouth.
yes.
Chest compression. Chest compression.
Like, did I
chest
stop
compression.
breathing? Did it want to kill? I didn't. I was so confused. I sat there for 5 minutes, kind of giggled to myself. I'm like, what? I would love to know what it was thinking there. It's like, let's see if this will wake him up. Bam.
Jeez.
Maybe this will kill him.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's it. Trying to take you out.
Back to Christmas shopping. So Tuesday, I did all my. Well, it's getting the inflation again. We buy everybody in my family a gift, and holy sweet hell, was this year expensive, boys? Like everything. Like it wasn't just like it wasn't like one big. Anything that you got, usually I try to get people like a couple gifts that I think open up.
Yeah.
Things that they want. We always send each other lists and stuff. And it was just like by the end of it, I was so like frustrated by how expensive everything was, how long everything was going to take. It was insane. I was like, how do people who have kids do this? It's got to be insane.
Yeah. Everything. I mean, that's all you read about is inflation and
Yeah.
prices going up for
Just everything is
and
so
stuff like that.
expensive.
Although I did read an interesting article today that talked about how because the young adults of the world are still living at home, they have all this free cash that they have
Yep.
that they're not paying for rent. And there's this
I miss those days.
huge
Yes.
fashion boom going on because all these kids, I say kids, like young 20-something-year-olds,
Yeah.
are living with their parents,
Damn
don't have to
youths.
pay rent. I'm going to go to, Louis Vuitton or,
Yep, and spend. Yeah, I had a
some
buddy-
other whatever, and they're just buying up Gucci, whatever, just buying
Yeah.
tons of fancy looking clothes.
I had a buddy-
Does that interest you guys? Those fancy types
Yeah,
of clothes or anything like that? I mean,
Chris,
it's never been.
I only wear the finest, Chris.
I could tell, Pat.
Yeah,
and
you
your-
look great tonight, Pat.
I run through a rotation of like the same 10 shirts.
Oh yeah,
That's kind of like talking to a Joe. Yeah.
I
Joe's a
love-
big fan of the Joe's a big fan of the Tommy Bahama collections.
I've got like a handful. I mean, I have a whole closet worth of clothes that I've accumulated in my lifetime.
Oh, yeah.
But there's only a few that I like to wear that I feel comfortable and whatever. And although go ahead.
yeah. No, I was just gonna say I'm a sweater guy, so I like sweaters year round. So I have a ton of sweaters, but yeah, I couldn't spend more than like $100 on
$500 for a suit is about as much as I can go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine a
That's about what
$200
I
sweater.
spent with mine.
Like a $200 sweater my heart would hurt.
That sweater, but it put itself on me in the morning and turned the heat up to 70 and keep me warm the rest of the day.
I got one of those like long sleeve light running shirts from my father-in-law because he gets them from the company he works with, and they give him a bunch of stuff. So it's like a fancy brand. I can't even tell you what it is. Sarah recognized it. She's like, that's probably like a $90 or $100 shirt, and it's like one of those like quarter zip hoodies.
Oh yeah.
Really nice, made incredibly well, fits better than most of the. It's just
Yep. Yeah.
stitched together nicer. But I cannot justify paying.
Nope.
Like right now, I'm like, oh man, I should go to. I'm like, what store? I'm gonna go to not Value City.
JC Penney,
Not JC Penney.
Nordstrom Rack.
Marshalls,
No, even
Macy's.
cheaper than Nordstrom
Kohl's.
Rack.
What's the below zero?
Marshall.
Not
Fields.
not Marshalls. TJ Maxx.
TJ Maxx.
Maxx.
TJ Maxx. I'm just gonna go to TJ Maxx and buy a bunch of clearance stuff. Like,
That's how I do it.
yeah,
I go to Nordstrom Rack and I just wait for whatever's like the cheapest, like
I've-
$5, like $25 shirts and around $5. Awesome, thank
yeah,
you.
me and Peter see $120 for running shoes. We're like, nah, we'll keep running in the crap. We'll
Yeah.
run them until we don't have any soles anymore.
I keep wanting to get like I'm falling in love with just wearing huge hoodies while I work out. Not
yeah.
like huge, but like comfortable hoodies like that, where it's just like it's not tight, it's not fitted.
Very nice.
That would not work for me.
And I'm like, oh, I just wanna wear these, and so I've been looking, and everything's like $50, $80. I was like, just give me a Champion,
Yes.
like
Oh, I love
$5
that.
hoodie.
That
That's
gray
all I
one,
want. Yeah,
that old school
that's
gray
it.
one with a little swish, like whatever the Champion thing is.
Just the C logo there. Just give me one of those. I don't give
Hell
a
yeah.
shit how.
Nope.
I don't need the price. I just want form over
Yeah.
or function over fashion.
So how's your Christmas shopper going, Joe?
I finished everyone that matters.
Okay.
If that makes like
Yeah.
everyone that matters. I've got like 4 people, maybe 3-4 people left. I know when I'm going to get them. I just haven't done it yet.
That's a good call.
They're going to be the easiest to shop for.
I haven't. Me and Chris have not discussed Mr. Anderson yet. That's probably the big one.
Nope.
We have to work on. But
It's always hard Christmas shopping because you don't know. You want to get them something good,
Portillo's gift card.
but you're also not looking to blow the bank.
Patio
yeah.
gift card.
no, you're right. Well, yes, especially somebody here's so the one that really frustrated me. It got me in a tizzy. Was my dad's never asked for anything for Christmas, and this year he asked for VR, and it was literally buying it was I
can't
knew
wait to see Big Mike use the
it
VR.
literally
Also,
I knew
same here.
1,000%. I knew it was gonna. It's literally taking $400 and just setting it on fire.
Yeah,
But when your father
200
doesn't,
when you're divided by 2.
yeah, but when your father doesn't ever ask for anything, for 20 years he's never asked for anything. You just
Yeah.
do it. But
Yeah.
it also because you couldn't find a VR for cheap on the resale market at all. There's
Oh,
nothing.
no.
You're better off just buying a brand new one than buying a used one because they're the same price.
Basically,
Did
yeah.
he specify as to what he wants to do on VR?
I'm assuming watch porn.
what he wants to do on it.
And we're all thinking it. We're all thinking it. We're all thinking it. Hey guys, there's supposed to be some new technology. Can I get some VR goggles?
I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even trying to be funny. I didn't know that was even a thing.
I that is not where my mind went.
over there.
I
honestly-
thought of all the videos you see of like people walking the plank like
That's what
high
I
up
thought.
in the
Yeah,
air,
I thought
or
the NFL Madden or
under-
throwing like.
one of those cool
Yes.
something cool like that, like an experience that you wouldn't be able to do without
Oh, he's
VR.
going to get an experience, all right.
Happy ending.
Have you guys seen that video of a guy walking in? I mean, it's like a whole
Turn that volume up, son.
it's a fake video, but like as you're watching it, you realize. But this guy walks in and he's like, "Hey," and he sees his buddies on VR, and he's just like thrusting, and he's like, fully clothed on the bed, but he's like, or on the sofa, and he's like, oh man, whatever. And he goes in to see his friend, and he's like, John, you got to see what. And John's laying on the bed, like pretending to get pounded, and it's just like it's a great little video.
Oh boy, that's a weird one. Pat, how about you? You don't have too many people to shop for, so
I was gonna do my parents. That's about it.
Pepsi. If you're gonna do it, you gotta do it on the mic at least. We should have a farty mark. God bless him.
No, we don't need that. No need.
Wait, who do you got left, Pep?
It's my parents.
Oh, well, you only shop for 3 people, and you've got 2 left. You kind of got a lot there.
They're hard to shop for.
Another thing is like getting it in.
Your mom a big bottle of wine. Your dad a vacation from your mom. Bam, you're welcome. Chris, how you doing in Christmas shopping?
Solo trips, Ed. Well, two-night hotel stay just for you.
There you go.
I think I still got to get you one thing.
Oh, nice.
And then I got to get all you guys presents. I haven't done that yet.
I got yours. You guys were the first gift
So
I
Chris
got.
has to go to Benny's. Is what he's trying
Yeah,
to say,
same
basically.
here.
Benny's.
I'm
excited.
worried it may
I got-
not-
Well, actually, I got Joe's and Peter's gift. They already know what it is.
We do. Did we?
Well, Peter does. If you don't, Joe, then I'm not going to.
I was
Oh,
gonna say, I don't recall.
I know
I don't.
what it is.
It doesn't like pop out in my mind, but I'm
You
not
might want
trying
to lock that one in for Joe sooner or later. He's
Yeah.
He's
Joe,
not.
Joe, you got to book to the 27th of December down.
27th.
It's a Tuesday, so you're
Oh,
not gonna
okay.
have much going on. So,
All right. Just save that day.
Yes.
lock it in. Okay, cool. Well, I mean, we're literally a week away from Christmas. 10 days, baby.
It does not feel like it.
No!
Although we do have snow for the first time. That's
I know
kind of
it's
sticking.
terrible, and I just love. Here we go. We're just bitching the whole first 20 minutes of this
Let's
podcast.
Get it out. Get it out there.
It's mostly you, Peter, is bitching.
No,
pretty much.
Joe was giving a little bit too.
Yeah.
Nah, not too much.
This
Much,
happens.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, because you guys don't talk for the first 20, and then when the
I'm
podcast,
trying to bring
get out of
positive energy here.
I can't make the 27th.
here.
Ah!
What
I
are
don't
you
want to
doing?
hear no sad songs.
I have sister-in-law's graduation dinner and graduation.
At what time?
It's going to be the whole evening. It's a ceremony and then dinner after.
Well,
What time's the dinner end, motherfucker?
Probably like
it's
9, 10 o'clock.
Oh, you got
Yeah, you know, our thing doesn't start until about 10 o'clock.
Oh, okay, great. Yeah.
We'll talk about it later. So then, Pat, how was your week?
Oh, I remember. I'm fucking making that. There's no chance. I'm making that. There's no
Well,
chance.
Yeah.
So
I have
Pat,
no idea what's going on.
You're not in this, Pat, so don't worry about it.
you wouldn't go
Don't
if
feel
we,
left out because you wouldn't go if you
Yeah.
wanted
Yeah.
to. Yeah.
you would. We couldn't pay you to go to this, so.
You're right. I don't want to go to a techno concert.
There you go.
Yeah, pretty
Man
much.
knows better than anybody. So Pat, how was your week, buddy?
Uneventful.
How did you recover? It just cut you off like nobody's business. I hate that when I listen to the podcast again. I ask you a question, I immediately cut you off. So wait, how was your week? Go ahead, you got this.
No.
Come on, Chris. I actually want to hear how his week was.
Uneventful.
Okay.
Just working. A lot of work.
Oh, I waited for that. Oh, maybe that's why I know he's going to be a shit answer.
I'm listening to wait Peter ask like
you
5
asked
questions and answer
Quality
them all
chime
at
in by Pat.
But I wanted to ask. I
You
wanted to
asked a
see.
good question. Like,
Yes.
how was the recovery?
Yeah, how was the recovery? From TBOX.
once. I was fine. The next
Yeah.
day. I was fine the next day.
Well, I mean the next day, but like for me,
Pat
Sun-
looked like I came in at the very end there.
Yeah.
The very, very end
Yep.
of Pat's night.
Yep.
Pat looked like death.
Yeah, he did
Pat,
look great.
Pat looked like he got bit by a zombie, and he's still contemplating like what to do with the.
Well,
last,
I knew. I
15
could see.
I couldn't
seconds.
believe that
when
he
you
came-
showed up, Joe. I could see what I'm like. Oh, this is not ending. So I
This
gotta get
this
the fuck
party's
outta
gonna
here.
keep going.
Yeah.
Dude, when I came in, it was to a Chance the Rapper song. And we
yeah.
all went absolutely crazy. And there was a
Bonkers.
couple women like
Yep.
in the surrounding area, kind of dancing in and out of the group as I'm walking in. You know,
Yep.
kind of checking you guys out. And that immediately, like they all gave looks, and they were just like, "What is going?"
It was
is that guy supposed to be someone? Like, what is going on right now?
So go check out episode 114. We talk about one of the best bar crawls in the city.
That's debatable.
Do you got a better one?
Dude, I'm sad I missed 4
I
or 5 hours of it.
I just
want to do it
think
again
it's
next
okay.
year.
It's like I don't know. It's about
I mean, we had different. It was a different vibe like every hour, pretty much.
Yeah, that
Really?
great karaoke bar.
Oh, that was terrible.
I just showed Sarah a video of that tonight. I was
Yeah.
like, dude, check this out. Isn't this make you want to, jump off a building?
Insane.
It was bad.
Yeah, it was terrible. So
And it was noon.
yeah,
It was noon.
awful.
I think it was yeah.
So we went. So we started our favorite TBOX bar where nobody usually goes to, so we can get for easy drinks. Not. It's actually like a fancy place now.
That
that
no
was
longer
weird.
a bar.
That was
Yeah.
weird.
And then we went to we bad karaoke.
Went to Rizzo's, then Cubby Bear.
Then we went to
Vines.
what's the one that was across the street that we stayed? Oh, we played TikTok. the game. That's where, and then Joe left to $200 Uber. Went to Bub City. Had a blast at Bub City.
Old Crow.
Old Crow. I'm sorry. Had a
No, we went to NOLA, then Old Crow.
I have a million pictures from.
We went to NOLA first because we couldn't get to Old Crow, and then when the line died, we went back to Old Crow.
Oh, you don't have you have a million pictures because I took a million pictures.
Yes,
of you
no, I got it.
You
It
and
took me-
Mark on the horse.
It took me 22 minutes to delete all those pictures. You jackass.
See, Peter, if you didn't get a new phone, you couldn't have that many pictures, and you wouldn't.
Oh, my phone would have blown up. It would have legitimately
His
blown
phone
up.
would have broken with the amount of pictures I took.
Oh.
I just sat there and kept pressing the button
So
as fast as I
pissed.
could. I was
So
smashing.
pissed. But so I do still have a million pictures from that night. Then we went from there to
We're supposed to go to Peace, but somebody fucked that up.
yeah, somebody fucked that up.
Must be, you and Lauren are well met with your
Yes.
date selections.
I was so pissed. I wanted.
Didn't you
Peace.
cancel a reservation too? I didn't. This is
You
the
know,
first time
the
hearing
other
about
place,
this.
you canceled the
No,
other
I did.
place.
I canceled Pat's Pizza so we could go to Peace
So
Pizza.
was Pat's Pizza on the right
yeah,
day?
it was. I was getting text message about that one.
That was on the right day. Okay.
Yeah.
So we should have gone there, I guess.
So we went to Happy Camper. Mike's
Paradise Park.
Paradise Park.
Do you know any bar we go to?
And Mike's buddy, it's the fucking same place, you
Yeah, but
jackass.
you call
Who
it
gives
Bug
a
Bro,
shit? It was the same. It's a pizza place.
You're
It's all
trying
the
to tell
same
people. You
pizza.
gotta let people know. You gotta let people know. From Chicago. Peter.
What was that, Chris?
I was just trying to find the boo button. Or
Yeah. We gotta get Boo on there for
Jerry.
We'll get a bigger one of those one of these days, and we'll have all the buttons for you.
We want the Jerry button too now.
I bet you could just buy an attachment with the buttons
We'll just get you a look. What she's in.
no, you might be right.
because it's got a USB-C.
Yeah, maybe get a
second
couple extra
USB
buttons.
attachment.
That's not a bad idea. I'll look at that.
Yeah.
And Mike's buddy worked there actually. Got us a table. We had all the pizza in the entire world. Franklin took a box. We had like maybe 4 slices left. No idea where that pizza went to. Went from there to Lottie's. I don't know why we chose Lottie's. We've gone to Lottie's 3 weekends in a row.
We want to enjoy like 8 weekends in a row before. What's the difference?
I think it was Mike
these
Basso
are
and-
old goodies.
Yeah.
They're either not.
if you're
good
in that
or they're
area, you're going
good,
to 2
but
bars.
We had
you're having a great
we had
time.
one of the best nights at Lottie's. Danny met a 42-year-old that scared him, and he decided we needed to go, so we left. We went to Enjoy. Enjoy had a blast there. Joe came in, and it was off the rocker from there. The hang up, another great time. We lost Joe. Chris and Joe left, me and Brian. So we were on separate ends of the bar, and we all.
Joe had the whole entire back part
We
to
had that
ourselves.
whole dance floor to ourselves. There were like groups of women coming in and out, and I was just watching them as we were dancing because it was only
That was
me
all
and
Bailey's.
Chris, and it was just like, ooh, like a couple girls came to Chris, saw the beard, they liked the beard,
Ooh.
coming towards Chris, but then Chris wasn't really Chris didn't even like look at him, which was the most disconcerting part to these women. Like they didn't even get acknowledgement to the point that they're like, is he gay?
Probably.
Is he with this guy? I mean, they are dancing. They are just like staring at each other while they dance, and
Into
I'm like
each other's
looking,
eyes.
or like I guess he's not interested. Is he playing hard to get? Like it was just the wave of emotions
It was way
across
too late for
women's
all
face
that.
to watch
They
that. as it
had
was
way
going.
too much analytics going on where it's in my head. It's like, I'm just going to keep dancing, not drink anything. My hangover's kicked in pretty well right now. I'm ready to go.
I just kept thinking, I am sweating everything I drank today,
Oh, yeah.
right now.
Oh, yeah.
in this sweater downstairs in a hang up. Yes,
I mean, Chris is 100% right. If we drank so much, we drank into our hangover.
Yeah.
It was insane. But so then I got home at 4 in the morning.
yep.
Went to sleep and I slept till 1, and it was hard to get up. It wasn't too bad. Like my hangover wasn't bad. It was just really hard to get out of bed. I just wanted to sleep. I could have slept all day.
I think I was up at 11.
I was up at 11 too.
Which is
Yikes.
so early for me. Like
Yeah.
it was mind blowing that I
What
was.
did you guys?
up.
Did you guys do anything? Me and Chris worked out and just hung out. We didn't do
I didn't do shit.
nothing.
No, didn't do anything.
We went to Costco.
Ooh, nice.
That's what we got. We got up because we had to get groceries and stuff that we had pushed off Costco for like a month, and there was just basic
Nothing.
necessity stuff that we had to go get.
There's nothing worse than going to Costco on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Or grocery stores in general.
You gotta pick the time.
We went to the grocery store.
Well, if
we
you go in
went
the
to
evening, it's fine. If you go
Mariano's.
during the day, it's like the worst.
We went to Mariano's about like 3 o'clock. That
It wasn't too
bad.
bad at all. Yeah.
You can. I Sarah started coming down with like a sinus infection, even earlier, like maybe this last Friday, and so we were. She was testing for COVID the whole time, even through to this week. But on Sunday, I went to go to the Jewel,
The Jewel.
and buy some OJ. Cleaned out.
Cleaned out OJ.
Clean. I mean, any OJ? You want some Tropicana?
Something.
Nope.
Nothing.
Simply Orange? Get the fuck out of here.
Did we not? Is
Can't-
there
it
a
gets some
run on
camping
OJ?
Minute Maid? I mean, it was just, there was nothing. There was
What?
there was like one bottle of High Pulp, and I'm not an animal, so I didn't buy it.
Were you just trying to get some for yourself, or
No, I was
start
trying to pick some up for Sarah to help her. Like, hopefully that would like
Yes,
help a
get
little
the high
bit.
C going?
Yeah.
Wow.
Said I just bought her a pack of emergency and said, "Hey, good luck, bro.
Good luck. Get out of here. Get on my
Probably-
face.
You're probably gonna die."
Yeah, get on my
With
face.
everybody else buying the OJ right now. 'cause
Yes.
everybody.
There must be a run on OJ. Jesus.
Yeah, man.
Monday was worse than Sunday for me. I was so effing tired. I could not wait to get to bed on Monday.
Oh, Monday. There's
Monday,
I
Monday.
get to work from home on Mondays.
Oh, nice.
It is the best thing ever because I was dragging that Monday.
Oh, it's terrible. First time I've worked from home probably all year was today. And let me tell you what, I kind of get it, guys. I get it.
It's nice. It's
very
nice
easy
occasionally.
pattern. You don't have to worry about doing much. Took a little siesta about
I'm in
2:30.
my lap.
Got on the couch. A little 15-minute
That
close the
is-
eyes, wake it back up.
That's sometimes what I'll do. Like I'll have the window open just to get some fresh air,
Oh, I love the window open.
and especially when it's a little chilly.
Oh.
And then noon comes around, and I'm like, hey, you know what? Time to cuddle up to my pup and take a little
little siesta.
little nap here on my lunch break.
Yeah. And then you.
And then Joe wakes up at 6. He's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, what a great work day."
Missed a couple emails, but I'll get those tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh, that's the worst. Yeah. But so I mean, it was beautiful. I could totally see why Pat loves it. And then I closed the office at 6, and I'm already home. I got 6 till 7:45 when we were doing the podcast to do whatever I wanted. What a laptop, Pat.
what a laptop.
That is a game changer.
Oh, it
Like
is.
once you get,
Ugh.
I've been thinking about not in a bad way, but I have been thinking about recently, like when I was single, and just like how open my schedule was. Like now I have to keep a calendar because I don't remember anything.
Oh yeah.
And
You didn't remember anything before you got
I
married.
didn't, but it was a lot
usually-
easier.
yeah,
'cause it would
usually
just
you could
go
just
with
roll
the
with it,
flow. Yeah.
Yep.
And I was like, man, when I was single, so much free time, or not free time, but just like
Masturbation.
didn't have to
time.
worry about. Yeah, if I missed it, it was on me. Nobody.
Yes.
I would get sad at myself. Now people get mad at me.
I'm not even kidding you. It's the same. I feel the exact same way. I was just having this conversation. Chris is like, it's nice to have the apartment to yourself sometime. I don't think I've had the apartment for myself for maybe, honestly, a total of like 6 hours.
Yeah.
That's it. And like, so like, and then just having my own time to do nothing. It's just never the thing.
I've legitimately, like, listening to some podcasts and hearing about how mindful people are of their mental health. I've legitimately thought about bringing it up. Like, hey, let's just have a day. We don't have to like worry about hanging out with each other or, and not to say that is something that but me personally in the back of my head, I'll be like, I'm always wanting to make sure like she's happy and stuff. Just, everything's good, but just have a day where you don't have to be even on with your significant other. If that makes sense.
No, it
Which
does.
is already low compared to like
Yeah.
friends and strangers, but yeah.
I totally get it. It's tough because I mean, when do you put in that me time, baby?
The gym.
Yes, that's it. That's every morning. That's why. But the problem with the me time is me getting up at
5:30 for his me time.
Me time's kind of tough, baby.
Yeah.
You know what we're talking about, Pat Lynch, that me time.
Yeah. Pat Lynch doesn't have any of that.
No, Katrina wants to get smothered and just hugging. When somebody loves you, Pat.
She wants to cut Pat Lynch down the middle and just wear him as a coat.
Wait, I have a question kind of going back to working from home.
Oh, yeah.
Pat, does your entire company basically work from home?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Because I was going to ask you guys, because I've
People,
noticed.
there are definitely more people in the office now than there ever were before. Like during the pandemic started.
Yeah.
And Wednesdays, like a lot of people come in. Like some people are coming in like 2 or 3 days a week. I talk to them because I went in Wednesday for like half the day, and then. But yeah, most people are still remote.
Because this is, for me, I've noticed at the company, we went back to being in office, I don't know, like early, the summer of this year, spring, summer.
Yes, yep.
And back to basically full time or like, whatever, at least a majority of the week, right? But now I've noticed a lot of people are working from home because I'm not trying to like call it out. It could be legit, but it's just like, I don't know, you could ask a question into this too. I've got the sniffles or, I've kind of got a runny nose or a cough. I'm going to work from home
It's
today.
a cough. I'd never have to go to work.
Well, you got kicked out of
Yeah.
work for your cough.
But it's like, is it that they're being mindful? Because that's like a thing that oh, you're sick, you're coming in anyways.
Yeah.
That's the culture, at least with a lot of the people we work with. But I do wonder if like people are being either more mindful of their health and being like, oh, I don't want to get somebody sick because of COVID, or if they're just like, dude, I'm working from home.
I think it's both. I think it probably depends more if your company is like, if you're your company, it's probably a little more towards the using it as an excuse not to come in. Whether my company is probably more of a mindful thing because you're not really required to be in there if you don't want to. So you don't have to come in.
There was
That's
a
a good
work
call.
party last week.
I told my CFO the other day last week. I was meeting like, I'm like, I don't know how I ever got so much done in the office. Like whenever I'm here, people are bothering me. I get asked like 40 million questions.
Oh, I know.
When I'm at home,
Yeah.
I can just tune. If I had to do something, I can just tune everybody out and it's
Just
work.
hide your emails.
Yeah, no, I could just not answer them because they're not gonna walk up to my desk.
Yeah.
Like so, it's like
Last week there was a big a client that we work with took everyone out to lunch, and that lunch turned into a dinner, and that dinner turned into a rager that for some didn't end till midnight. It went from 2 to midnight on a Thursday night. And it's just we're in the construction industry, so some guys are in the field, some guys are in the office, but a lot of people were out in the field that day that aren't normally out in the field. If
Joe
you know what
Cornelio
I
was
mean.
out in the field that day.
I was just like, wow, I didn't make the party. I thought I got done. I was working till 5. Everybody left the office at 2, and I'm just like, at one point, there's cameras in our office. It's just me like looking out both ends of the window in the corner, all alone.
Hello,
at like
darkness, my old
4:40
friend.
at 4:45, and I was just like, man,
Why didn't you go to the lunch?
I just had
Just
stuff to
stupid.
do, and normally I'm like, I don't know. Like sometimes I'll go if it's something, but I was like, at 4:45, it's probably ending at 5. It started at 2.
Yeah.
Didn't realize it was going to turn into the rager that it was.
Yeah. And then Joe's the only one sober on Friday at the office. So
Oh
that's-
yeah,
like
like
Chris
the
McGraw.
only one without a hangover.
That's you gotta love that. That's crazy. But I mean, that's one thing working for myself. I do miss a little bit is those holiday parties can get a little wild.
I've got mine tomorrow. I'm coming in my
nice.
suit.
Wait, so I thought last week was not a holiday party.
Oh, as a client took him out. It was a rager.
Oh, last week was
Sorry.
like a client took him out for Christmas.
Where's the client party at,
And that
Joe?
was on a
Yeah, or no, where's the holiday party?
the,
Sorry, holiday party event. Sorry.
in Rosemont at Carlucci's.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'm
That might not be.
No.
Well, it's. I mean, I don't know if that, but you never know. I guess I could get a little rager out there.
I feel like it could. The first year that I worked there was in 2019, and that was a rager. Like,
Oh, yeah?
that was the story where the one of the oldest like project managers and longest working guys.
Oh,
was like,
yeah.
You suck at your job. You suck at your job. You're good at your job.
Oh.
You guys are overhead. Like, I'll never
Look
forget.
at you. I don't know who you are.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I got. Yeah, I'm in accounting. I've had no issues with you, but I can't say if you do good or not. You're overhead at this point. I haven't made a decision.
You don't make any money into the company.
Exactly.
And that guy is actually okay at his job, so everybody's just got to shut their mouth.
Oh,
and
he's
be
the
like,
best
yeah.
guy at the job. That's
Yeah.
the issue. Yeah.
That sucks. But that's cool. But see, that's one thing I do kind of miss is we're gonna have one in January. We'll have a nice little steak dinner like we did last year, and then we'll do our own thing to be a little bit ragier. But you do, I do remember the ones from when I did work for like big companies, where some of the people that in your office you like didn't know until you're out and they're 7 shots deep, and you're like, holy sweet Jesus, I need to get away from these people.
I feel like the people like people at my work, they go hard the pain like immediately. Whereas I'm more of like I'm pacing myself here, and then so like an hour into it, like they're fucking hammered, and I'm just
And
like
6 hours later, Pat can't send a text message.
and I have a mild buzz going, you know.
yeah.
Well, but that's if you're smart, that's the way you do it, because you don't want to do something.
Yeah, you don't want to
that
be the story for the next day.
Yeah, well, you don't,
100%.
or you don't want to have to find a new job the next week.
That's why you have to
Yeah.
be the story.
Yeah,
Yes, I know.
you don't. I mean, I remember like before the COVID, those are some of the fun things. Like people would be like, there would be like websites devoted to like Christmas story, like horror stories.
You don't want to be the guy that ends up in the hospital the next day from the holiday party.
Or karate chops a mirror off a taxi in the
Hey,
middle
that
of
was
the road.
not a holiday party issue. That was not a company related issue.
I'm
Or-
just saying it
well-
started with a company party.
You could spit on a car and then get lost, and then Chris McGraw has to find you. So that's another one. I wasn't any better. I remember.
The only one that I remember, I never got wasted at any of these, but I do remember one good story of one of the guys talking to the COO of the company, telling him, "Hey, I got a better job offer and pays me more. So either you guys are gonna have to pay me more, or I'm out of here."
Yeah, I was there for that one too.
That was not
I was there for that one too.
that was a pretty ballsy play to do when you're drinking.
Yeah, your boy didn't take that news very well, huh, Joe?
Yeah, I don't think you asked for a raise during the Christmas party.
No, he didn't ask for a raise. He asked for
He asked for like the moon.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You probably don't want to do that.
Well, they basically shut the market down after he left. So
Well, you maybe should have paid him.
Oh, so he did take the offer with the other company?
yeah, they didn't pay him.
Okay. Well,
Hell, there you
They said they
go.
weren't going to pay him. They weren't going to be held hostage by him, and then he left, and they closed the market.
Yeah, they didn't even try to keep that one open. They just immediately closed it.
Wow,
wow.
that's insane. It's like Marino's company. The guy just
Full on
Yep.
just liquidated it.
company couldn't sell the company. Decided I don't want to put more money into it, and that was it.
Wait, where Reno was working? Where he was working now?
Oh yeah, I thought we talked about this last week. Yeah, Reno unfortunately got let go from his job last Monday. He got a call. Like they all got an email.
They all thought it was.
Maybe I missed this last
Yeah.
week.
They all thought it was fake. So they get like 9:00 Sunday night or something like that. Monday night, he gets an email from.
Didn't him and his wife both work there?
Nope.
No, his
No.
wife's got a
Okay.
job in another company.
I remember you said that. Or
She
maybe
works
it's
in
an
a good
industry or
spot.
whatever. Sorry.
They'll be okay. I have to ask him how the interview went. But gets an email saying, "Hey, shutting down the company. You guys aren't going to work tomorrow. You're getting paid through Monday. It's like it is Monday night. So they're like, I'm not going to get paid for the rest of the week of my,
Yeah.
people on salary or people who worked hours maybe did whatever.
Yeah, PTOs and all that stuff.
So
that sucks.
next day, people are literally showing up to their jobs thinking because they thought it looked like a fake email. So
Yeah.
people are at work the next day like, hey, I can't, what's going on, blah, blah, blah. Nope. And then they all file for unemployment. And because even the proof that, or I don't know how unemployment works, but even at that point, every single person got flagged for, what do you call it? Like
Fraudulent
it being
benefits.
fraudulent.
Yeah.
Yeah. For fraudulent because it was such a crazy thing. Even they.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but I'm sure they got
How many people worked for his company?
They had 6 restaurants, I think, across Chicago. One in a
Wow.
Whole Foods.
So they probably had
One or two in a Whole Foods.
So
So
they
they
had
had
a few hundred people probably.
probably, yeah.
I wonder if I wonder if the Mariano's
least
because there's a
100,
juice
I would
place in the
guess.
Mariano's by us actually.
I think it
but
might have been.
But that's right. That's people that work at Mariano's working there.
I don't know.
It was open Sunday. I know that for sure.
Because I've seen people.
then
I've seen
this
people
wasn't
doing
it.
like
Okay.
that juicing thing, then also checking me out like the next week. So,
Oh, okay. Maybe that's in-house.
That's so crazy. I'm guessing he really wanted to sell and it didn't sell and said forget it. But he's got just probably sold all the equipment.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yep.
But that's the kind of times we're in. He's not the first guy I've heard that's gotten laid off
I
recently.
feel like that is like you hear about how good the economy's going, but
yeah.
I know so many people that are getting laid off or work at companies that are laying off tons of people.
well, part of it
Tons
is
of
that now we're at the age where we're not the cheap labor
Yes,
anymore.
I know. I keep thinking that. It's
Oh,
insane.
yeah.
So you're the
Yep.
people.
We're the
you're
group.
You're the group that unless you're absolutely essential, like you're the ones that they look to cut.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because we're not executives and we're not like the lower level. We're like in that middle.
Yeah.
It's like that's the middle. Like, it's where you get cut.
Let's bring this podcast up. Let's not make it all about sadness. We got Christmas stuff
Chris
going
McGraw
on.
keeps trying to get cut,
This-
but we keep him on here, baby.
Listen, boys.
I'm an executive that can't get cut for some goddamn reason.
I've got the. This is how we're all going to be able to quit our jobs tomorrow.
I'm like, yeah, go ahead, Joe.
We're going to
Sorry.
invest in Donald Trump NFTs,
I already bought them for you guys for Christmas. So you get
and we're going to be rich, boys. Not going to have to worry about that lifestyle anymore.
I was so excited when Joe said that. I was like, oh, let's go. Because, I mean,
I know. I was like, the only person I'm actually going to get amped up is Peter.
Because the investment pool right now is pretty dead, boys.
Carbo.
It
Um,
is. Yeah.
But,
The highest returns right now I'm getting are on my high yield savings account.
oh, yeah.
it's like.
And, yeah, then that's like 3%. And inflation, or the latest inflation numbers are 7%.
They
So
just,
you're-
they just raised the interest rates by 0.5%, so we're good there.
Oh,
you're
okay.
gonna get a little more.
Nice. I got to find a better high ceilings account, I think. But that's okay.
You gotta get
That's
in that,
neither here there, baby.
you gotta get in that monster stock, baby. Even though it's down $2.25.
Market had a shit day today, boys. Do you guys want to hear some kind of a funny story? I immediately thought of Pat, and I was trying to get a reservation for him. There's a place in Illinois that has a ice cream right now. Guess what's mixed in the ice cream? And Pat would love it.
Jaeger.
Nope.
I feel like this is
Pepsi said crap.
I feel like it's one of those like fake things that I'm gonna like, so that's why I want Jaeger immediately.
No, that's what I think
Nope.
it is too. But I
Keep
don't-
going. Keep going.
What else do I despise?
Miller Lite.
Keep
But
going.
it's not gonna
No,
be
it's
Miller
not
Lite.
Miller Lights. It's all right. You should get one guess. Chris, one and only guess, please.
I already said mine. So
Tick, 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 tick.
I won't pick. I don't think it's alcohol. I'm going like food related.
Okay.
I'm trying to think what Pat doesn't like. That's food. But I have no.
I wouldn't
fucking
say it's
clue.
food related.
I'm trying to think what Pat doesn't like, and I want to say
You threatened to punch somebody over this
they gotta be more specific.
yeah.
at a wedding.
Let's hear it.
At a wedding.
Bobby's brother.
Oh, my lord.
Jesus Christ. This guy mixed Malort and made a custard out of it.
Interesting.
Guess what the reviews were like?
Oh,
Trash.
Man,
I'm sure it's absolutely delicious, right? Because they put so much sugar in there, it probably doesn't taste that terrible.
No, they literally said it tastes like gasoline. Like it's
Yeah.
still, but
That
people
doesn't
are so willing to try. If you haven't seen, we have a clip out there called the Real Malort Review. It's Joseph on his bachelor party telling people to go F themselves. And
Yeah.
no, and all the reviews are like it's just absolutely awful. But they only do it one day in the winter, and that's it because it's so crazy. People want to try it so much that the rest of the restaurant's pretty much closed, and everybody just reserves. They come in, they can get their custard, and that's it.
It's
Pass.
kind of become a thing like Pappy's, only it doesn't get the value. Like it's like, yeah, it's shit,
But
and
Pappy's
we
is good,
love
though.
it. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
But like, where it's like, what I mean is like, it's just become this like hot commodity thing because of what it is, or because of what it means, not because of what it is. Do you know what I mean?
I think it's the yes.
Pappy was dusty 10, 15 years
Yeah.
ago. Then it got the hype, and all of a sudden it's so much.
But I think it's more people want to give this shout out to make their friends absolutely upset because everybody hates Malort.
fucking
you think they're
miserable.
buying?
Yes.
Wow.
They're buying it to hurt the person who has to take it.
Interesting.
Yeah, anybody says that they like Malort, you can't
No,
trust them.
you're
dumb.
It's a Chicago thing. It sucks. It's terrible. You come here, you try it, you hate it, you never want to do it again.
It's literally water from the Chicago River.
It's in
I think,
every
I think,
bar.
I think the water from the river tastes better.
No, I don't think it does.
I think
You
it
ever
will.
smell that fucking water?
I'll take it over Malort.
I don't think so.
Oh, I'll take Malort.
I'll take Malort too.
Yeah.
That's pretty nasty.
That's how people died in the Middle Ages. They're like, the river water's good, and we're over here drinking the liquor. Like,
I mean,
yes.
isn't that guy peeing?
Yeah.
Isn't the guy over there peeing in the banks? No, don't worry about that.
So I was pretty good all last week. We're straight being good guys, having just regular drinks, and then we did a round of shots, and that's where the night went hazy for me at TBOX.
oh, where'd you do the shots?
I think it was at Enjoy. I think we did.
Oh, this was much
no,
later.
that's
at
a lie.
night.
You know where we did the shot? It was at the Paradise Park, and we had to do it. Well, we did it. We got them for free from the owner.
Interesting.
And we all did a shot, and I was great till Paradise Park.
That would explain
and
why
after that
it's a little hazy at Paradise Park.
Yeah.
I remember Lottie's well, and I don't remember Paradise Park hardly at all.
I remember parts of Paradise Park.
Yeah, I don't remember
But
Paradise
not a
Park
lot
at
of
all.
it.
I remember before and after, which is weird. Usually when I stop remembering, it just goes for the rest of the night. I don't remember shit.
Yeah.
But I remember driving home. I remember leaving on. I remember Joe show up. I remember being with Kevin and Danny.
That was a nice
and
little.
Lottie's.
You know what me and Chris talked about on Sunday was Mark. Where the hell did Mark go?
He just up and vanished at one
We
point.
did not. I don't think he said goodbye to anybody.
Yeah,
I don't know what bar he left. I don't remember the last bar he was at.
He's the Irish goodbye for sure.
Yeah.
Dude, that dude just disappears. Yeah.
Did he go home? Because he wasn't with Kevin. Because Kevin drove us to the.
Yeah, because fucking I slapped you upside the head because you sat up front and made me,
Yeah, that was a good call.
me, Brian, and Danny ride in the back, and Danny had to ride in the car seat.
It was so good.
Wait, Kevin drove. I wasn't in that car.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It was you, Frank, and
Yes. Okay.
somebody else.
I was gonna
Mike-
say I
Mike
don't remember
Basso
being
was
in that
the
car.
No, Basso left at Basso left
Yeah.
Bodies. He didn't go to Enjoy.
And then Frank did an Irish goodbye on us too. He texted us.
He
and
texted,
said
he
it,
texted
yeah.
like the group chain from Austin, which
Yeah.
is a bunch of people.
Oh yeah, it's so great. But that was T-Box. I honestly, here's the other thing I thought about T-Box is when we were growing up, T-Box was much younger. People just getting stupid drunk. I feel like T-Box now is a bit of an older, like it's not
No,
an
it's
older.
young. It's still young. It's just not. I just saw the bars we were at. I don't think there was people. There were wasted people who were young. Deuces was all young people. I don't know if you looked at Deuces.
Oh, yeah, it's true. I mean, some of the
Yeah.
bars. I mean, but most of the bars we were at, I felt like we were.
The first bar was young. We were the
pretty
old
cut-
guys at the first bar.
If you looked out, a lot of people were just walking the streets, and they
Yeah.
were really young.
That, but also, I mean, a lot of the people at the bars I felt were
Rizzo's was really young.
What was this?
Rizzo's was
Vines was
Yeah.
kind of a mixed bag. Old
Yeah.
Crow was
Yes.
young. Old Crow was pretty young too.
It was a good mix. I felt like it wasn't as young. I didn't feel that old, at least.
But that's true.
Yeah.
But I feel like we're not going into the bars at the super young, like HVAC is
No.
probably a
Oh,
big
yeah,
popping
yeah,
bar
no.
that
Yeah.
you see people going in and out
That's
of.
true.
It's like we don't want to. Well, I mean, we have been in there.
We're just not gonna wait to get in the bar.
That's the thing. It's a line. As soon as
Same
there's a
thing
line,
with Sluggers. I don't think you're gonna wait. None of us want to wait to sleep in the Sluggers. And also, I hate the dueling piano bar upstairs. That's like the worst part to go to. But
It's just like being
I
at the
mean,
Hall of
it's.
the Moon
I'm
kind of
just
thing.
saying. It's. I thought it might have been dead after this year. I thought maybe
it was stronger than ever.
Yes, I thought it was a blast, and I had an absolute banger of a time. And
I loved it.
Yep, and the hangover wasn't as bad.
Next year, I'm going to do it the whole time.
There you go. Don't have any weddings, and tell Sarah now.
Calling it right now.
There you go, buddy. So we got from Joe not going to Joe partially going, and then we're gonna get a full year of Joe now. I like it. Chris, hit me with some music, baby. Let's go. Ooh, yeah. Chris McGraw, how did you do last week, buddy? Do you want to tell?
I was either 1-2 or 2-1.
I took an opposite of yours, and I won, baby.
Nice.
But you did win your fantasy football team or
did.
fantasy football game, and you are in the playoffs.
I am.
Like myself, playing the man, the myth, the legend, Brian Hamilton. Pat Lynch, how did you do this year?
Did not make the playoffs that week.
Ouch. Joseph, how did you do this year?
In pickups, I'm doing really good.
Yeah.
In fantasy, I stopped playing that 6 weeks ago.
Joe, only 6 weeks ago, we didn't notice that one.
Chris, we need some winners this week, buddy.
The
Get back on that horse.
The website wasn't up, so I have none.
Oh, you have none?
I have none, so I'll have some for you to tweet out on Saturday. But I have none, unfortunately, for this situation.
Very short segment today, guys.
Yeah.
How is the football game going this week?
The
How's-
49ers are up 14-3 at halftime.
Chris,
Okay,
what's the survivor pick for this week? Who'd you
I lost last week.
have last week?
I had
Tennessee.
the lovely Tennessee Titans who got
Who-
their ass blown up. The other game I would have chosen would have been the Seahawks, and they also lost.
They
so
did also lose.
I would have been out in both my
Well,
choices.
you know what? Round of applause. Chris made it like 3
Yes.
times longer than anybody else did.
Thank you.
Give yourself a little clap thing, Chris.
You are God among boys, Christopher. So you got nothing for me here, huh?
I have nothing. We got the Joe C. Lock of the Century of the week, though.
To the people at home.
Make us some money, Joe.
Now, doing something completely out of the blue here. Never done before.
Buffalo Bills to beat the
I'm
Miami
going with the Buffalo Bills.
Who they play this week, Chris?
The
Miami
Dolphins.
Oh,
on
that's
Saturday
not-
night.
But they're in Buffalo, which is supposed to be cold. It's been a big
Yes.
storyline all week.
This is how cold it's going to be?
Yeah.
I mean, it's supposed to be pretty. It's supposed to get pretty gnarly here too.
I was just about to lead into I heard
Did you hear about
that.
the weather? Like some of the weather throughout America right now is pretty crazy.
Yup.
All right. Well, I guess it's going to be a short NFL segment.
Are you guys excited about any of the games this week?
I was going to say the same thing. We're getting pretty close to the end here. Any bold predictions right now? I think it's still up for grabs pretty much. I don't think there's a too dominant
Bills
team.
going to win the Super Bowl.
There you go, Pat. There, Joe.
I mean, in the NFC, it looks like the 49ers or the Eagles are the teams to beat right now.
Yes, for Eagles, I keep thinking the Eagles are going to come back to reality.
I mean, their
and-
schedule's been a cakewalk. Though.
Yeah.
I mean, they're playing the Bears this week, for God's sakes.
Yeah, but the 49ers have Brock Purdy.
Yeah.
Purdy.
But I mean,
That boy's got a Purdy
I
mouth.
like it.
I mean, but Shanahan's offense, you know,
Yeah.
if he's a one, you can get you can go with one read with an offense. So
Yeah, I guess you could.
we'll see how he's looking okay tonight. We'll see how he does when he plays a tougher defense.
You know what I hate about the winter minus the cold. I hate it. We go Christmas. Christmas is over. Now you got nothing to look forward to. You still have football. You have the Super Bowl. After the Super Bowl, it's just misery.
You got the all-world NBA and the Blackhawks, man. They're tearing it up.
Hawks
no, yeah,
could
the Hawks
suck
are really
it. The
tearing
Hawks
up.
gave up a hat trick to Ovechkin to give him 800 goals.
I got an email today that said buy one game, we'll give you half a season free.
Very nice.
We gotta at least get a Bulls and a Hawks game here. I keep thinking about that, but their time.
I saw Lonzo Ball's
Time is flying.
not going to have to be playing this season. All looks like
That was a rumor. They haven't confirmed it yet. The Bulls haven't at least.
they haven't said no, so that probably means it's true.
Yeah, and it was Woj who said it. And this sucks. That team, it's like the Derrick Rose team where we thought we'd get to see them all together, and we're just never going to see the DeRozan.
The question is
Vooch.
how do you get it to be better? I guess because Vooch.
Oh, you're not.
You're trading everybody.
Well, because you're not going to do it
That's
this year
our
because you don't want to give Orlando this great pick. So you're going to try play all the way throughout to see if you can make the playoffs. And then next year you're going to dump everybody and just try to continue to rebuild. There's not much you could do. I mean, he made his real shit trade was the Vooch trade. He gave up Wendell Carter. He shouldn't have given that up. He gave up last year's pick, and he's going to give up the same year that pick, and he's giving up
This year's
pick.
Yeah.
And this year's pick could be number 5. Like it's top 4 protected.
Hopefully have some bad lottery luck, or really good lottery luck, or really bad lottery luck.
It's just stupid. It's so the Bulls suck. Hawks couldn't be any worse if they tried.
But they're trying to be worse.
Here's a. You guys have any interest in next week at the Wolves? December 23rd, they have I think it's like half price tickets or something.
Like
but it's
$3
and then
beer
it's
night.
$3 beer night. $3 beer night. Come on, boys, you get wild on $3 beer night.
Sounds dangerous.
Could be dangerous.
It could be.
Let's just have Coors Light there.
But yeah, I mean,
And we would probably need a designated driver.
designated Dan
You don't think we can get an Uber?
could. We could just
I
have
don't
Lauren drive
know.
us too.
I have no idea
I mean,
how
that's so
close
close.
you could get to the stadium with people leaving and traffic and all that over there.
Is there a
But
bus?
you
Is
know
there a
what,
bus
though?
you can go to Rosemont?
Possible.
I don't. It's not like walking distance.
Is
There is.
is there a bus? I'm asking.
I don't know. I have no idea how that works from over there.
Oh, no,
I just
not
know that
really.
like it'd be like
Yeah, no, it's a long.
you would
walk.
have to walk.
It's a long walk.
Somebody could pick us up at the Target over there by like Tui and
Yeah.
like Manheim, but it's. I
Have
don't
you guys
know.
ever read the "I Hope They Serve Beer in Hell" book?
I did. I don't remember that well, but I did read it.
Yeah, he went to a Hawks or a Wolves game on Jungle Juice, blacked out, and he did shoot the puck. Like somehow he got called to do shoot the puck, and he tackled the mascot, the Wolf.
Nice.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
and I always think about going to a Wolves game, and I always think about that story, and I'm like, man,
Didn't they win the? They won the cup last.
They did?
One
Yeah.
called the
I
Cup.
threw up over the balcony of that arena once.
as a
What
kid,
was
right?
that?
Not
for?
drinking related. It was a kid and I had food poisoning and I threw up some nachos over the balcony. It felt-
Oh, oh Lord, baby. Oh, I mean, I don't know about you, Pat, but I did not feel great after them wings last night. I was never said it was gonna be some food poisoning.
No, just today I was just kind of like somebody's kind of. I didn't eat lunch or anything. I just
Yeah.
had dinner. That was it.
Like sometimes you get good wings and sometimes you get bad wings, Pat or Joe.
I think this I only ate yesterday was wings basically. So I think it is too much.
Chris, you got any? Are you looking forward to any games this weekend?
For football or what?
Yes, please.
To watch the Chicago Bears get destroyed.
Yeah, pretty much
Let's
not.
see.
Really.
Let's see what we got this week. Hold on.
There isn't anything out there that. Like,
Is the World Cup still going on?
Yeah, the finals are this weekend, I think.
Saturday, I think.
Oh yeah, who's in the?
No, I think the
gonna be the
consolation game's tomorrow.
Wait,
It's
who's in it? Why- how is this
Croatia versus Morocco.
Argentina. No, it's
And
Argentina and France. Yeah.
I kind of feel like the World Cup has kind of gone off the. I mean, maybe I'm just not looking for it as much, but I feel like it's kind of went off the. Like it's just kind of fell off the face of the
There really
earth.
aren't that many great
No,
matchups like this week from a watching. It wasn't. There's no like Chiefs.
Wait,
Bengals.
let's finish that World Cup thought, Joe, please.
Oh, I was just gonna say. I mean, there's definitely been some stuff. I think I think it's just you're just not around people that are really excited about it.
Yeah. Is
Yeah.
it still big deal?
Oh, it's huge.
And the
yeah.
in the part
It's
in the part of the world
enormous.
that's not the United States. It's
I mean,
a huge deal.
think about the
I
bar.
mean, it's not on the news. Is it on the news? I don't even see it on ESPN anymore.
Yeah, because we're in America. No one cares.
Probably, yeah. But
Yeah.
remember the bar
Pretty
that
much.
you passed that had
Yes.
that
The
was
line?
yeah. That's all for the World Cup. I mean, there are places, if you go to the right places, people are going to be losing their minds about it.
Yeah, still okay.
Yeah.
If you're from France or
Somebody said that they thought the World Cup
Argentina.
there was a big fever this year, and I felt like maybe I just not in the right circles, but I didn't feel like it was that big of a deal.
people were delusional thinking the U.S. was any good, so that's probably why.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's
Chris, what game you want to watch this weekend, buddy?
I'm going to be having my eyes glued all over the Arizona versus Denver game.
Oh boy,
Mostly for the fact that I'm hoping Denver can pull off an upset and beat Arizona at home, because then that would give Bears the inside track to the number 2 pick.
Well, I don't want a lower number. Our second round pick's gonna be worse than.
Honestly, the Bears.
Who gives a damn? If we can get the second overall pick in the first round, they could possibly trade that goddamn pick because the quarterbacks are going to go.
Honestly, the Bills Dolphins looks like the best game of the week to watch.
Is Tom Brady off this week?
No,
No, he's playing Joe Burrow in Tampa Bay.
I think,
Oh,
I
he's
think
gonna
the
get
Bengals are
smashed.
smashed.
Jeez, it's if you would have, I gotta go back to our earlier podcast and see what we predicted for the NFL season. But I think there's been a real difference.
I picked the Raiders to win the West, so that's not gonna happen.
That didn't happen, huh? Yeah, I do remember. that.
I did say the Cowboys or Eagles was a 2-team race. I got that one right.
There you go.
I
There
said
you
the
go.
Bears would make the playoffs.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah,
I think I called you delusional on that one.
Yeah, you did.
I was definitely not I thought the Bears would be better than what they are, though.
I did pick the
I
Vikings.
did
I picked the
too.
Vikings to win the Central.
That's a good
The
move.
North, I should say.
Nice.
whatever the hell it is.
We gotta hope. Well, we'll see. Green Bay's Green Bay's falling
No,
off too.
the Vikings already clinched the division.
Oh, did they really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're that far ahead of everybody, I think.
Good. Oh, there we go. All right. Well, hey. Oh, I did. Wait, we did have. Did you guys see the We'll do one feel good here real quick. Did
Actually,
you guys see?
actually, I don't think they clinched it yet, but they can clinch
No,
with
they
a
got
win.
clinch on Sunday.
They can clinch with a win this week. Sorry.
Did you guys see that stuff with the fusion breakthrough?
I saw that. I didn't really read too much about it, but I saw that.
No,
it was an
I've
article
not
about
heard
it.
about this.
There's like a huge breakthrough in nuclear fusion.
It was
Where
like emissionless energy.
yeah, it's the amount of electricity is insane that they can produce now, and it's like I have no idea how they do this, but they've been trying to do this for years and safely do this this type of they're shooting atoms together and creating some type of energy that can produce. I think it's like they run this process once and it could light or heat the home, heat like all the homes for like a whole year.
Sign me up, baby.
It's we got all this bad news and you get this beautiful news about some clean energy and nobody ever hears about it. No. You hear about Kanye West and his Alex Jones interview, and you get this good stuff and nobody hears about it. The other thing is, ladies and gentlemen, we need you to check out Podcast S&P. What's up?
I'm just reading about this.
And what give us a little synopsis here, Joseph. You're a little smarter than all of us.
So it's kind of like what you were saying, where they fuse two atoms,
Yep.
and when they fuse, it creates such an enormous amount of heat. That heat is basically energy.
Yep.
And that is enough to produce, enough. It says enough energy to power a household for a human lifetime on a single glass of seawater.
Yes.
Which is also huge because now we have a
actual purpose for
source
seawater.
of energy. Yeah, that
So how many companies are lining up to kill that right now?
Yeah.
All of them.
All the oil companies.
All the oil and all the gas and all the electric companies are like, no.
You know, it sucks. You hear this beautiful story, and God knows how long this will really take to become something that's commercial.
That's just it. Yeah. This is the beginning of it.
Yeah. And
you're going to see it in our military first.
Yes. But then you hear Chris, there's this there's this disease that they were able to cure. And Chris, do you remember what the name of that disease was?
It's hemophilia.
And guess how much that pill or that treatment cost to get that type of healing?
I never heard that disease. What was it?
Hemophilia. It's the one that your blood can't clot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So if you get cut, good luck.
You're like, yeah, it's an
You
issue.
could easily bleed out. You
Yeah.
could get it.
Like a
They
thing,
got a treatment for it. The treatment costs $3.5 million.
Yikes.
Oh.
And I'm assuming the insurance is not covering that one.
What?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, insurance seeing $3.5 million bill. Like, good luck with that.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I mean, the tale of two worlds. There you go. It's never easy, right?
You hope it goes the route of like cancer in a way, though, in that like you got cancer 30 years ago as a death sentence.
AIDS
now,
30 years ago.
It's like now these things are, at worst, they're still death. But
Well, it
for
depends.
a lot,
It depends when you
certain
get caught.
cancers.
it's a few years of intense,
Yes.
and then you get to be free again.
You get colon cancer, and it's not. That's one that you really.
That's what you got to
I
check
don't know,
up
talk to
on.
my dad.
Yeah, well, that's one of the most deadly ones. Also, lung cancer is really
My
deadly.
dad was stage 4.
Yeah, lung cancer. Lung cancer is very dangerous because most people don't know about it because there's so many symptoms that relate to other things that it gets, and then by the time they actually catch it, it's already spread, and then you're SOS.
Real positivity.
Yes,
stuff here, guys.
that's how you feel. And
But
feel
hey,
good
this
noses.
is a huge thing, and it's going to lead to better things in the future.
And if not, Kanye maybe will be president, and the world will be a better place.
Oh, Lord.
You know what I'm saying? So check us out on Podcast S&P on Twitter and Instagram. Check out the latest episode on YouTube. You get to see these beautiful faces every week. Last week was a great one. Patrick McGraw, if you ever talk again in my ending speech, I'm going to kick you in the face. And Chris, do me a favor.
Bye.